If we blame one person for Adolf Hitler's rise to power, it should be media tycoon Alfred Hugenberg. Yet the reward for his support was political isolation and the forced sale of his media empire. Not that I feel bad for him. In 1916, Hugenberg bought Germany's Scherl newspaper chain, which boasted perhaps the highest circulation in the country. This gave him influence over both the educated middle class and lower class. He used this influence to incite demand for annexation and expansionism, for which he supplied valuable goods and services, thereby enriching himself. After World War I ended in 1918, he manipulated post-war inflation to acquire wealth that put him on par with today's billionaires. In 1923, his newspapers launched the Nazi Party into the national spotlight, portraying them as patriots. Hitler in particular was praised for liberating minds from the evils of socialism. When the Great Depression hit in 1929, Hugenberg bought controlling interests in basically every German newspaper, giving him a near monopoly over state media. Put into perspective, imagine if Rupert Murdoch's News Corp, which controls 12% of digital media traffic in the US today, had 5 to 7 times the reach. Hugenberg, a nationalistic anti-Semite, used his influence to spread the narrative that falsely blamed Jews and communists for Germany's loss in World War I. He believed Germany needed an authoritarian government to return to prominence. Thus, he set his propaganda machine on the task of dismantling support for the Weimar Republic. This resulted in driving out the moderate voices in Germany's National Conservative Party and radicalizing those who stayed, essentially creating the Nazi Party. While Hitler lost the presidential election in 1932, the president appointed him chancellor in 1933. This appointment attempted to form a coalition as Nazis controlled the largest voting bloc in the parliamentary Reichstag. Hitler, of course, quickly seized state control via political maneuvering that led to the Enabling Act of 1933. This gave him power to make and enforce laws without parliament or the president, leading to all the atrocities that followed. Hugenberg, for his integral role in Hitler's ascent, was initially brought into his cabinet. He believed he could control Hitler, but was kicked out after 5 months. He quickly lost all influence and eventually was forced to cede control of his media holdings to the Nazi Party. As history has demonstrated many times before, dictators will cast anyone aside once in power, no matter how integral their role in getting there.